This plot lesson is going to focus on how to analyze the setting and how characters adapt when they analyze or when they are in a new setting. The first thing to remember is that setting is time and place. A change in time or a change in place or a change in both can be a change in setting. So let's look at an old setting and see how characters adapt when they go to a new setting. So, one of the settings that we're familiar with is the halls of the castle, walking to class, going to Hagrid's, the normal day to day life of being at Hogwarts. The characters involved in this, as we know, are Ron, Harry, and Hermione. Well, what do they feel when they're doing normal things day to day? Typically, they feel things like peaceful, they might feel happiness, normal, regular emotions. And what actions do they have? They do normal school based things. They're trying to pass their tests, they're studying, they're doing homework, they're hanging out, they go to the dining hall, right? Now, what happens in a new setting and how are characters adapting? A new setting that we figure out or that we learn about in chapter 16 is underneath the castle. They're solving different tasks in order to try to find the stone. And it's our same characters. What emotions are they feeling now? Well, a little bit of fear. They're a little bit desperate, maybe a little bit of regret, and even some reliance. And what are those actions? Well, they are survival actions. They are trying to survive those tasks so they can move on to the next one and ultimately get to the stone. They're being persistent and they are problem solving. So our questions look like, why are the events in chapter 16 important to the plot? We would look at the actions and emotions of those characters within that new setting and explain how that is a new adaptation for these characters and how that affects the plot.